All right, today we are going to be touring a social media favorite. This is a Spanish-style home in the Coronado neighborhood. It is 1528 East Coronado Road, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, listed for $950,000. Now, the attention to detail in this home is absolutely spectacular. The video really does not do justice. Also, I was having an issue with my lenses. I kept thinking my camera was dirty and trying to clean it, and it was not. It's actually the lens covers that I have on there. So I apologize. Thankfully, it is only when we were in the sunshine, so not much inside the house. Obviously, start off right away with this arched doorway, really unique. The front yard was beautifully landscaped, lots of shade there. If you want to do a desert-friendly yard with a lot of shade, here is your example. There are historic details throughout this home that are really special, and I can't detail all of them, but as you can see, the original fireplace is there. You can see arched doorways throughout. We've got steel grates for the AC vents. Literally every single possible detail here has been lovingly cared for. Now, this house is not an open concept by any means. There are lots of little rooms kind of throughout. I actually think it's very, very cozy. Here you can see that this dining room opens out into the patio there on the front that we saw as we came in the front door. Kitchen has been tastefully remodeled, and you've got this really cool little dining nook with the arch windowways. Now stick around to the end of this video and show a really unique casita and the spaces that they use here, and give you an idea if you're thinking about an ADU in your property. This is how you kind of delineate the space and give everyone their privacy. So head downstairs. We actually have a basement in this home. Very unique, unusual. There's a sink down here with a utility closet. It looks to me like they were using this as like a theater room at one point. Maybe that's supposed to be some sort of a bar. One example of the attention to detail, look at these Spanish tiles on the steps as well as the saltillo. Again, like I said in the last video, saltillo is really starting to grow on me again. Just kind of a timeless look. Not going to have to rip that out every 5 years like you will the whites and grays that everybody's doing right now. Not only is this the carport, it's also a little patio space for the casita. We get a sneak peek of the front of the casita there. Spanish tiles on the backsplash. I love the muted tones. This is something, again, that you're not going to have to rip out over time. I love this breakfast nook so much that I had to go back into there for another shot. We need to go back to some breakfast nooks like this. I'm assuming a lot of people end up using that as their office, but I think it's super cute and could remain as a breakfast nook. Now we're going to head back into one of the wings here. You can see we've got original built-ins. This is one of the bedrooms. They have some really high-end shutters on this house. Yet another expense that has not been spared. And the guest bath here, nothing super standout. Does have the cute original mirror, but it's just timeless. It's a nice look. It's never going to go out of style. You can have that way for 50 years. Had to stop here just to highlight a little detail. That is a metal grate at the bottom of that is meant for the cold air intake. Just adds to kind of the Spanish look and feel of it. When you walk around in Phoenix in homes all the time, you see the opposite of what you see in this home, which is a lot of lack of attention to details, a lot of cookie cutter stamped out stuff. This house does not have that. Here are the primary suite. We have his and her closets. That one's his closet, and this one is her closet. You can see this one's just a little bit larger. Isn't it funny to think about how much fewer clothes people used to have back in the day? We talk a lot about the timelessness of architecture, but we don't talk enough about the timelessness of fashion. Here's the primary bathroom. I like those tiles a lot. Not a huge bathroom. I assume that that's original to the home. But back in the day, you didn't need giant spaces all over in the house. We're going to head into the backyard and get a sneak peek of that casita. Real quick, if you are looking to buy or sell in the Phoenix area right now, go to the comments and download my 2026 free home buyer's guide. That helps you get an idea of the process of buying a home. Now, obviously, we had a little patio there off of the primary suite. We're going to head back to the casita now. I absolutely love this little archway. This is another seating area for the casita, all under shade. So it could be useful for a lot longer period of time during the year. And then here is the casita itself. Now, it does have a bed in here. This is basically a studio space. Where I'm standing right now, would be what is considered the living room. There you've got your little closet. Yeah, there we can see the TV itself, so they probably had a couch on the opposite side. And this is the kitchen/dining area as well as the bathroom. Nothing huge, but very cute. And there's a lot of demand in Coronado in particular for these spaces. We have one attached to our house and it's always rented. And the casita basically has its own parking area off the alley, as well as this outdoor space, a couple different seating areas. And that's it for our tour today.